Jeremy was truly my best friend. It was my heart and soul. My kids are my heart and soul. Jeremy was home one weekend and he had called me up and asked me if I wanted to go fishing. And I told him I couldn't. I had to go to work, and it was a Sunday, and I hated working weekends anyway. And an hour later, I got a phone call from Missouri State Highway Troopers. That my son was being airlifted to St. Louis. And it was the hardest day I will ever face ever in my whole life. I wouldn't wish anything like that on anybody. That happening gave me a true point in life where I was like, you can't keep living the life that you're living. You have to be happy. You have to do something to be happy.
I've known Steven for a while, probably 8 to 10 years, and I called Steven up one day out of the blue, and I'm like, hey Steve, do you know anybody that would be interested in a maintenance position? I have like somebody here that works 12 hours. He's like, well, what about me? And I was like, well, what about you? I didn't think he would be interested. When I talked to Steve about his current position at the bookbinding factory, he said he made more money and he just was not happy in his work there. Since working here and since I've hired Steve, he has blossomed into an amazing individual. He basically had told me that he loves working here. He gets up every day, loves coming into work, and the residents make him who he is.
He's always friendly, always. And if you ask him to help you get something or do something, he will do it. And he's not a smarty aleck at all. I shouldn't say that, but
as far as I'm concerned, he has helped me a lot. When I need something, all I do is tell him and he's got it done before I can hardly turn around.
It comes easy to him. It's natural. It's his second nature just to be caring and helpful. And it's not even when things need to be fixed, but just to say hi to someone, or, when he walks into the room, he just goes and starts having a conversation. Just, it comes easy to him. And the residents really like that about him.
I have a typewriter, an old typewriter, and I was having a devil of a time with my typewriter, and he fixed it. And that really wasn't his job to fix it, but he did. He gets involved with all of us. He makes us all laugh. He makes us all smile.
It's hard to describe Steve. You would have to see him in action more than I can actually put into words. He's the type of person that could be there for anybody. I mean, he would give you the shirt off his back if he really could.
He called and he was just crying. He goes, I just can't believe that I won this, that they think this much of me. And I said, it's because you're great. And then we just both started bawling. He loves this. It shows in everything he does.
When he got that job there, you could just see the difference in him. The whole difference in him.
Oh, he definitely loves that job.
He enjoyed going to work. He enjoyed talking about the residents that was there. I mean, he just enjoyed it. He enjoys doing things with them.
My family is the backbone to me. I don't know what I would be without them. I don't know where I would have ever went without them. My mom and dad they're just the most amazing people in the world. And then my sister, she was truly the most inspirational person in my life. I don't do my job for glory. I do my job because if I could give them that happiness the last 30 days, 6 months, a year, if I could put a smile on their face, I'm happy. I'm happier now than I've ever been, unfortunately, without my son. But I'm living his legacy. Everything I do is for my kids and my son, and it's just, I'm living his legacy. my life. It's just that's the way it is.